Let me show you how to check and replace the gas valve coils. Disconnect the dryer from the wall outlet. You should already know how to take the dryer apart. If you don't know how, view the video on how to take the dryer apart first. If the igniter glows but the gas valve fails to open, the first thing you do is replace the coils. Replacing the coils will solve the problem when the gas valve won't open about 95% of the times. To replace the coils, remove the wire harnesses from the coils. Remove the 2 screws from the coils holding bracket and remove the bracket. Remove one of the bad coils and install a new one. Then remove the other bad coil and install the other new one. Make sure you can see these nipples on top of the coils. Go ahead and install the coils holding bracket. Make sure that the nipples go through the holes on the bracket. Like this. Screw in the 2 holding screws. And connect the wiring harnesses to the coils. Make sure that the connections are nice and tight. Replacing the coils will solve the problem of the gas valve not opening most of the times. If it doesn't, then you might gonna need a new gas valve. If you need to replace the gas valve, you will need to call a licensed plumber or a licensed repairman to replace the gas valve for you. In most states, you will need to be a licensed plumber or pipe fitter to connect or disconnect any gas appliances. That is the reason why we don't show you how to replace a gas valve, because you need to be licensed. Let me show you how to check the gas valve coils with an ohms meter. Disconnect the wire harnesses from the coils. To take a reading on the coils, it's best to use a digital meter. An analog meter will not be as accurate. Set the multimeter to read ohms. Let me show you how to use the digital meter. This symbol means that the meter is reading in kilo ohms. The numbers to the left of the dot are thousands, and the numbers to the right of the dot are hundreds. We will start with the coil with 3 terminals. Take a reading between the terminal on the left and the terminal on the center. The reading should be about 1.400 kilo ohms. Take a reading between the terminal on the center and the terminal on the right. The reading should be about 1.900 kilo ohms. Take a reading between the terminal on the left and the terminal on the right. The reading should be about 0.550 kilo ohms. Take a reading between the 2 terminals on the coil with only 2 terminals. The reading should be about 1.200 kilo ohms. If the reading is OL, meaning open line, on any of the coils, the coil is bad and you should replace the 2 coils as a set. That was the way to check the coils with a digital ohms meter.